Here's a shocking truth that most NBA fans overlook. The Washington Wizards franchise has quietly produced some of the most dominant shot-blocking performances in basketball history. Yet these incredible defensive achievements rarely get the recognition they deserve. The franchise we know today as the Washington Wizards has undergone multiple identity transformations throughout its existence, relocating cities and changing names like a basketball nomad. But here's what remained constant through all those changes: their ability to attract and develop some of the most intimidating rim protectors the game has ever seen. Today, we're diving deep into the most spectacular shot-blocking seasons in this franchise's rich defensive legacy. But here's where it gets controversial. Should individual defensive dominance be valued more than team success? Before we jump into these jaw-dropping numbers, here's something every basketball fan should know. Official block statistics didn't even exist until the 1973-74 NBA season. This means we're only seeing a fraction of the defensive excellence this franchise has witnessed over the decades. The legendary Manute Bol era, 1985 to 86 season, 5.0 blocks per game. Picture this. A 7'7" rookie from Sudan steps onto NBA courts for the first time and immediately starts swatting shots like he's playing against middle schoolers. That's exactly what Manute Bol accomplished during his debut 1985-86 campaign, and the numbers are absolutely mind-blowing. Bol didn't just lead the league in blocks per game, he absolutely demolished the competition with his 5.0 swats per contest. To put this dominance into perspective, the second-best shot blocker that season, Mark Eaton, managed 4.6 blocks per game, which means Bol was rejecting nearly half a shot more per game than his closest competitor. But here's the part most people miss. This wasn't just Bol's rookie season highlight, it was actually the single greatest shot-blocking performance of his entire professional career. Think about that for a moment. A player achieves his career-best defensive statistics in his very first NBA season. Is this a testament to natural talent, or does it raise questions about how the league adapted to contain his unique abilities? Continued excellence. 1986-87 season, 3.7 blocks per game. Just when you thought Bol's rookie magic might have been a fluke, he returned the following season with another spectacular defensive display. During the 1986-87 campaign, Bol averaged an impressive 3.7 rejections per game, proving his shot-blocking prowess wasn't just beginner's luck. But here's where this achievement becomes even more remarkable. Unlike his rookie year, when he was a consistent starter, Bol primarily functioned as a bench player during this second season. He managed those 3.7 blocks per game while logging a mere 18.9 minutes of court time per contest. Let that sink in. He was blocking shots at an elite rate despite playing less than half the game. This raises an intriguing debate. Was Bol's reduced playing time a coaching mistake, or was his limited minutes actually the key to his effectiveness? Some argue that his brief appearances made him more unpredictable for opposing offenses. The Big E makes his mark. 1973-74 season, 3.0 blocks per game. Now let's rewind to the very first official season of block statistics, where we find Elvin Hayes making an immediate statement for the then-named Capital Bullets. Hayes dominated the paint with 3.0 blocks per game, earning him 5th place in the entire NBA's shot-blocking rankings. What makes Hayes' performance truly exceptional is the company he was keeping. The players ahead of him that season read like a Hall of Fame roster: Elmore Smith, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bob McAdoo, and Bob Lanier. Being mentioned alongside these legendary centers speaks volumes about Hayes' defensive impact. But blocking shots was just one facet of Hayes' incredible 1973-74 campaign. He simultaneously averaged 21.4 points and a staggering 18.1 rebounds per game, while finishing in the top 5 for MVP consideration. This level of all-around dominance is virtually unheard of in today's specialized NBA landscape. The third act. 1987-88 season, 2.7 blocks per game. Bull's third consecutive appearance on this elite list demonstrates remarkable consistency in an era when defensive specialists were becoming increasingly rare. Despite averaging 2.7 blocks per game during the 1987-88 season, Bull was facing even more limited opportunities, playing just 14.8 minutes per contest and starting only 4 regular season games. This situation presents a fascinating what-if scenario. How many blocks could Bull have accumulated with starter minutes? His per-minute production was absolutely extraordinary, yet coaching decisions kept him primarily on the bench. For the third straight year, Bull earned recognition in the Defensive Player of the Year voting, proving that even limited minutes couldn't diminish his defensive reputation. Hayes' encore performance, 1976-77 season, 2.7 blocks per game. Elvin Hayes closes out our top 5 with another stellar defensive campaign, this time representing the newly renamed Washington Bullets during the 1976-77 season. His 2.7 blocks per game earned him third place in the NBA's shot-blocking hierarchy, trailing only the co-leaders Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Bill Walton, who each averaged 3.2 blocks per contest. What's truly remarkable about Hayes' defensive consistency is his longevity. From the moment blocks became an official statistic in 1973-74 through the next 8 seasons, Hayes never averaged fewer than 2.0 blocks per game. This sustained excellence over nearly a decade represents one of the most underappreciated defensive achievements in NBA history. And this is the part most people miss. While modern NBA fans obsess over offensive statistics and highlight reel plays, these defensive legends were fundamentally changing games through pure intimidation and shot-altering presence. So here's my controversial take. In an era where offensive numbers are inflated and defensive impact is often overlooked, shouldn't players like Bull and Hayes be celebrated more prominently in basketball history? Their contributions directly determined game outcomes, yet they rarely receive the same recognition as high-scoring stars. What do you think? Are we undervaluing defensive dominance in how we remember NBA greatness? Should shot-blocking records carry the same weight as scoring achievements when evaluating player legacies? I'd love to hear your thoughts on whether these defensive monsters deserve more recognition or if team success should always trump individual defensive statistics.